Good morning. Hello. So it's been a minute since we've been to Hobby Lobby, and I have no intentions today. This isn't like an autumn Hobby Lobby haul. It's not a Christmas Hobby Lobby haul. I really just kind of want to see like where they're at, if they have Christmas stuff in their foyer yet, what's going on. I'm pretty excited. I didn't come here with a budget because honestly I wasn't planning on like spending any money, but if I have to cap myself, I'm gonna cap myself at $40. I can try. But anyway, so we're gonna take a walk around Hobby Lobby. If we find something, we find something. If we don't, hey, it's bonding time. We're going together, okay? It's a girls' trip. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I did a really simple tree with just like crystals, and I think this year I'm going to be doing like a tartan style Christmas tree, and we're getting a real Christmas tree this year. This is the style that I'm wanting to do this year on our tree. I love these. My mom had these when I was growing up, but they were actually glass. I think I'm gonna get these just for the nostalgia. Okay, so I'm having a conflicting moment right now because everything that I already have is like woodland themed, like rusticy, and I'm trying to transition to a tartan look, but I think I might commit to what I'm already doing and skip the tartan look. See, this is the stuff that I already have that I've spent years accumulating, so I feel like I just need to commit and keep going. We're gonna check Walmart for the tinsel. My mom always got it for us, but it was always the silver one. And currently Hobby Lobby only has the multicolor and red and white. I think going forward, I need to only bring cash with me, only cash. I'm gonna have to tell my husband I spent $91. In all honesty, the man's not gonna care. Whatever. He's not gonna care. I just feel bad because I'm always like, we need to save money. And here I am. But I don't know if I want to just show you guys here or if I want to take this home. But I think I'm going to kick up the AC, put that back window up, kick it back, and show you what I got. Okay, so I got a lot of like loose ends, I guess you would say. I am waiting till a little bit later to do an actual Christmas trip. Because I really want to go back and get like the woodland ornaments. It's a really tough call because I wanted to switch to I think it's called tartan, like plaid, Christmas plaid, because I just think it's so pretty. And like that reminds me of Christmas for me growing up because it was everywhere. And I just think of literally all the decorations I've accumulated over the last 10 years. And that's going to be an expensive change. We're just not going to do that, okay? We're going to commit. But that doesn't mean I can't tie it in, okay? And so that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So this, my mom used to make Christmas fudge And I know that her Christmas fudge, I'm pretty sure, came from the Jiffy marshmallow recipe. I can't really be for sure. I should probably ask her. But I always thought that my mom's Christmas fudge was the best. And 10 years ago, I tried to make it and I failed epically. Fudge is not for the weak. Fudge takes skill and patience and trial and error. And I haven't been able to make it since. But this year, I'm going to give it a really good attempt. But anyway, this is what I want to put it in. I thought that was really cute. We're still doing the fall baking series, and the last video that I did, which will be somewhere up here, was the pumpkin bread that came out delicious. It's a Pinterest recipe that I found. It is so worth making. You're gonna love it. But I want to try to make cookies, but I don't really make cookie cutter cookies. I usually just make balls and they flatten out, and I usually make like big honkin' suckers. So I'm gonna try to figure out what I'm gonna do with this, make it all cute and festive. So you've probably noticed in the videos I'm using like pumpkin oven mitts, but we use them all year round. So I really need to get away from it, but they're a beautiful emerald green. I love them. They were $5.49 each, less 50% off. So it's like buy 2 for 1. See, so we can tie it in. There's no reason to give up. Tie it in. Make it happen. Okay? So we're doing that. And then I've always used an angel on top of the tree, but I always have a problem with the angel cord not being long enough to like reach the outlet, and I'm not smart enough to get an extension cord. So instead of having to worry about it at all, we're gonna do this guy. He's so cute. This is so untraditional for me. It's always been an angel on the top of the tree, always. Since I was born, before I was born, it's always been an angel on the top of the Christmas tree. I remember what the angel on top of the Christmas tree looked like that my mom had. It was absolutely beautiful. I bought my own angel that goes on top of the Christmas tree. She's beautiful. She's gonna have her own place this year because she's not going on top of the tree, but I think this is darling. And we're gonna get, I know I keep saying this, but I'm so stinking excited. We're getting a real Christmas tree this year. Last year, I went through this like 15 seconds of needing to purge the whole house. So I can't remember if we donated the Christmas tree that's been in the last several videos. And it's a beautiful tree. I had it for a long time. Beautiful tree, still in great condition. I took really good care of it. All the lights worked. Everything was phenomenal on it. But I was like, oh, I'm going to give this away, and we're just going to use the HGTV Christmas tree that I had in the corner that has the bulb lights on it. And then immediately afterward, I was like, hey, husband, guess what I think we need for Christmas 2024? That my husband is a really awesome guy, and so he just goes, okay. This is a Thomas Kincaid National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation scene. It's a puzzle, 300 pieces, because I'm not that ambitious. Okay, I don't want 1,000 pieces, but I love this. And if you were to ask me why I got a movie themed instead of like a Thomas Kincaid Christmas painting, movies are like, when I watch movies, I'm not watching movies, especially ones on repeat. I'm not just watching them because I'm watching the movie. I'm watching them because they remind me of somebody that I love and I miss. So like a lot of the movies that I'm hooked on are movies that I watched growing up as a kid with family. And so when I'm watching the movies, like I remember my dad. He passed away when I was 18. So National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, every time I watch it, it's almost like I'm watching it with my dad again. A Christmas Story. I actually went to that house in Ohio, but every time I watch that movie, it feels like I'm watching it with my mom. So movies are very important to me. This movie is very important to me. If they had a Christmas Story puzzle, I would have bought that too. But anyway, that'll be a fun activity. See, this is why we have to take our time. Ladies, we have to take our time when we're going through sections, because you never know what you may miss. So I went back to the front of the store where they still have fall stuff out, and I was just this is where they have like the paper goods, you know, like the themed paper plates, the orange silverware, all that stuff. And I was just perusing, checking stuff out, and if I would have rushed, I never would have seen this. And this is gonna change my coffee game, because guarantee when I go home, I am making a pour over cup of coffee specifically for this, okay? And I know that it's backwards, so I'm gonna read it for you. They're coffee stencils. They're coffee stencils. So I'm gonna have to make like whipped cream or whatever it is. But there's Hello Pumpkin, Let's Get Cozy, a squirrel, a pumpkin, and I think that's supposed to be a hedgehog. But you just put it on top of your coffee, and then you can pour like cinnamon over it or whatever, nutmeg, and it comes out like that. How cute is that? I would have missed this if I didn't slow down and take a look around. See, if you don't slow down in life, you miss things. Oh, this one's the candle. So I used to have a candle making company. I still have the candle making company. I've thought about doing it again, but I've always been a sucker for apple scents. And I didn't realize that. I never realized that it was the smell of apple. But this one is Christmas Joy. And it's beautiful. Isn't it a beaut clock? Anyway, it's a wood wick and it smells delicious, but the prominent scent in this is apple. It's notes with delicious baked pies, apple, a dash of cinnamon, a pinch of clove, and a lot of holiday cheer. So, gosh, it smells so good. I used to make a candle called hot apple pie, and this is almost exactly what it smelled like. And I think I've already used up my my fall candles that I purchased. So we're just gonna transition to the Christmas candles. And then last but not least, so I bought 2 of these. I think that these are so darling. Again, if you've watched any of my decorate videos, I love anything that illuminates. Give me lights, give me cozy lights, because I want to turn the lights up above off, and I want the room to glow with candles and Christmas lights and all the good jazz. So I'm usually a sucker for anything that lights up. But anyway, I thought this was really cute. I'm thinking of putting it on the entertainment center, both of them. I feel so bad unwrapping it because the cashier worked so hard to wrap these so nicely. And then the last thing that I want to show you, you've already seen it in the video, but bubble lights. When I was growing up, I remember these bubble lights, and as a kid, I thought they were horrendous. I thought they were horrific. I thought they were the ugliest things ever. But now, I'm like, oh my God, they remind me of my childhood. So obviously I had to buy some. The difference would be that the ones I grew up with that my mom had were glass and these are plastic. But nonetheless, it still does the same things, and we're gonna be happy that we were able to find some. So anyway, there are 7 in here, so I have to figure out a place I can put them and really kind of make it the center of the show. I might put these on the tiered tray, quite possibly. We'll have to see. I might have to run an extension cord. But anyway, and this all ended up costing me $91.12. But we also pay 4 different taxes. So pre-tax it was $83.43. So yeah, I'm super excited. And now we're gonna go home. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna make some lunch and just hang out. So if I decide not to film after I get home, this was great. Thank you for coming with me. I'm sorry I couldn't control myself and that I lied about the budget that I would have. And I appreciate you always being with me to come to our Hobby Lobby trips. So anyway, I love you and thank you for being here. Have a fantastic day, darling.